Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing, continuing coverage of XTC 2021. We have got game 2 between the United States and Malta. Let me put Malta on the board here. But I am not alone. I am joined by Holocron. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
What's up? I'm pretty good, man. Just come off the stream myself. Watched just on Germany and Iceland, and Germany won that kind of handy. So pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, well, Germany is like a decent team. I have heard that they are decently good.
They are a Schmeisenhausen of X-Wing excellence.
This match should be bloody. I'm expecting nothing but blood here. When you look at how many ships are on the board.
I think they have both chosen violence with these lists, and I hope that that's how they fly them.
Agreed. I also would like to see maximum violence, just like a game that goes, 10 minutes long with just maximum violence.
Sounds good to me. Let's just not roll green dice, just roll red.
This is where the fun begins.
Yeah, green dice are overrated.
Overrated. They always let you down, so just don't roll any. 5 decimators.
That said, Zam is clearly the best ship on the board of all the ships. So how much of an advantage is that really for Daniel when it comes to kind of dueling swarms like we're seeing here?
You see, I like his list, right? I love the fact that it's got treacherous and hull upgrades and these stapled on thermal detonators and FTC. You know, everything here is pretty good. Dooku's just amazing. I absolutely love that mod. I love that. The Lego mod on Tabletop Simulator is just brilliant. It's so good.
Yeah, this match. Every time I try to break down this match, I'm like, it's 50-50 to me. I can't.
If Malorus dies, USA win. If Zam dies, Malta win. It's that simple.
Yeah, but do you think either Malorus or Zam are going to be the primary target for each of these ships? I think they're going to end up just kind of going at each other for a bit.
I think the Swarm will attack the Swarm. Malorus will stay close to his FOs because he's got Fanatical and targeting computer. I think that's a bit... So Ireland's got exactly the same list, but he put Pattern Analyzer on instead, and against Canada, that was like huge. So I'm not too sure when, if he takes five guns from the Swarm over on the left from America, gonna go pop real fast.
Indeed. And Captain of Malta says that Andrew, who is the Maltese player playing today, beat Octor Khan last week. That's a pretty big feather in your cap.
That's pretty good. So the guy knows how to fly this, because you beat a good player with a list that he's chosen for one of the biggest events in the world. Yeah, that's kudos.
Yeah, that is a resume building moment there for you. I think these ties are gonna move out the gate pretty quickly. Maybe not the first turn, maybe like a 2 forward, 1 forward from Malorus to get in position for that 2 hard, get behind them next turn. But I'm wondering if these vultures are going to go straight or turn in.
In an ideal world, I want them to do it as fast as possible, straight to each other. That's the ideal thing, but that will not happen. I mean, it won't. The ties will go quite quick to let Malorus bump in behind, but I think the vultures will probably come down between the 2 beautiful gas clouds and then engage in the middle of the board.
And time has started, and there is the first turn. The Trade Federation drone known as Stripes.
Yep, I like all of this. This is good.
I believe it's this one.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that's the ideal way to start. It doesn't really matter how fast the ties go. No one's doing anything, so they're going to get all their little calculates and be cool and groovy. That's cool.
I don't think you want to, if you're Epionic, you don't want to joust this list head on without Zam being present.
No, correct. And you know, I can genuinely see at the next big points update that Zam, pilot and crew, thermal detonators, and Count Dooku are all going to be nerfed battered to death.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're getting huge point increases for Zam and crew and ship coming.
Yep. Thermal detonators only costing 4 points. It'd still be good if it was twice the price.
Yeah. Well, they cost. I think they only cost 3.
They call no, that they're 4. They're 4 points.
Okay, yeah, they need to be 5.
It's
I think if you just
ball.
make them 5, you're perfectly fine. I think 5 gives concussion bombs more play, seismics more play.
Yeah.
You never really see ion bombs, but you know, someday.
I am flying Saturday, and I am flying ion bombs. So there you go.
I put together an ion list with the help of chat one time. It had Dace Bonearm in it as well, and
Cool.
like Cavill with ions and Nim with ion bombs. Just a crap ton of ion. It kind of wrecks. It wrecks. People don't get a move after you. Like if you get them once, you have them for life.
Yep, absolutely. So the list I'm flying is Goji with 2 ion bombs, an ion cannon turret, Wolf with Wolf Pack, the Critbot Predator Obi-Wan, and Ashoka with CLT and something else. What else has she got? Chopper.
Nice.
So lots of jamming, lots of ioning. No, you are not getting any actions at all.
Sub Hedgehog in chat says, I feel like this is a bad matchup for Daniel. I don't know if it's just like straight bad. I mean, the ties have the advantage having 1 more health, which is a shield, and the full 3 agility, where the Trade Federations don't. The Trade Federations can share calculates, which is nice.
It is nice, and they need it because they're kind of brittle. They are kind of brittle. You know, 3 hull against 4. Yep. So I'd say this is a 50-50, and whoever gets the first really good engage in, like if America take off 2 FOs in 1 round of shooting, that's going to swing huge to them.
I just don't think you can do that.
I just don't think you can do that consistently. But then I don't think the FOs with their 2 attack die can get rid of the vultures that easy either. Even with roll 1 blank, it's not. They need all 6 guns on 1 target and then change target.
Here's what I like for Daniel right now is that the path of engagement right now is kind of centered around going through obstacles, which might be a good way to break up the blocky swarm.
Yep, absolutely. And you know, Malta will want to keep their swarm as tight as they can, and I am liking that.
Yeah, so that was a little fake in.
Anyway.
Yeah, and he, you know, he might have thought like, all right, we'll see if we get this engage, and if we don't, I'm turning out, and he just wants to keep his swarm together. I have no issues with this.
Nope, I think that's perfect plan. I think Zam will maybe just do a 1 forward, just to let the vultures come up, and so she does.
Yeah. So I think Zam is pretty comfortable going to the, I want to say like the bottom right quadrant of the board here to see if they'll let her flank.
Ooh, that's an interesting boost.
Yeah.
But then, you know, TIE fighters are miles away, so, you know, she could then go like a 4 forward next, never going to get shot by anything. And if you get behind Malorus, that's perfect.
I mean, that's probably Zam's goal right now, is to see if she can't get behind Malorus and just start plinking away and force these FOs into doing, you know, a turnaround or a K-turn, something they don't want to do.
yeah, they need their focuses, because they're when you think about it, the FOs are I1s, and so are the drones. But who do we know who's got initiative? Is it America?
Yeah, it looks like Daniel has initiative here. And Daniel has the bid, so he actually chose initiative. So he wants to move first
Okay.
against the swarm. Well, you don't really think the FOs are going to do a lot of repositioning, so I don't have a problem with that. So he wants to get mods in case they end up in a joust where it's like the first one to move gets a mod, the other people get blocked.
Yeah. I think Malorus Swarm players like going second because if they shoot first and take their reroll from Malorus, they get a strain, so they're losing a green die, and they don't really want to do that. They want to kind of keep it alive. So I think America going first and shooting first plays to Malta's hands a bit more than it does for you good guys from the USA.
Yeah, I was wondering that. You kind of do want them to be shooting first. But maybe it's just thinking mods are more important. Diesel in chat says Spain lost to Hungary. It's 4-1. Hungary has taken the round from Spain. That is an upset.
That is a huge upset because Spain are easily one of Europe's powerhouses. And did they win the last one?
Spain won against the US 2 weeks ago. I do not know who they played last week. I know I probably
Was it not
but...
Spain? Did Spain and America not play last week?
No, so they played 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Cool.
I think I got this right. Spain played 2 weeks ago. It takes a lock on the cloud. He had one of the Trade Federation drones.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know why you do that.
Not too sure. I mean, it's not like you're using. It's not like you're using, say, Ashoka with Chopper, and then if you flip that card, you're having to jam something. But there's nothing in this list that you want to be jamming off. So, unless he's just getting the target locks out ready for later on, because obviously he's not going to get shot. So that makes sense. I get that. It's bespoke.
And my microphone's being stupid. Check it out. I'm going to restart the sound program I use. Yeah, maybe that'll fix it. If I go silent for a second, that's why. Okay. Let's figure it out. Hopefully that's better.
Who do you think you are? I am!
It does sound a bit crackly, dude.
Is it still sounding crackly to you?
Yeah, you're starting to sound it through my speakers as well. You're sounding a bit crackly. Why don't you try and put us in a different room? If that helps.
And this is gonna be a shot. It's gonna Dooku a crit. That's gonna pay off. It hit crit into Malorus.
Not bad. You're gonna take a crit, take it on a shield.
And this is gonna be a 2v5 shot through a cloud. A freedom cloud, if you will.
Yep, spends the other calculates. Should be fine. Oh!
Straight daddies. Am I still crackling up?
Yeah, to me, you're very crackly.
Okay.
Check your mic settings.
Yeah, they're all... with a shot back. We'll have to take a strain here to reroll.
Oh,
I will get
spend one of those.
Am I still crackling you?
You are a bit, mate. Yeah, you are a bit.
Alright. No problem.
Maybe your PC's just overworked with XTC games.
I don't think that's it. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go silent for a second while I unplug and replug in wire. So if you would take over commentary here, that would be...
No problemo. See, this is the nice thing about having other people on the stream. People can fill in when something goes wrong, and we don't play music here, so we'll just kind of discuss what these people should be doing next. So, not a lot happened. Not really. Vulture's in an okay position. Okay, one bumped, but it's not the end of the world. They can actually get in here, and should those TIE fighters decide to take bank maneuvers and all take focuses, we could have a round of shooting that me and Greg have been waiting for, because I desperately want to hear Gerg say something really good that there's actually points on the board. The only problem I see really is that Zam, after her boost, has sort of put herself in an awkward position behind that debris cloud. So a one to the left, so that she maybe gets shots, is probably okay. One to the right is equally good, as then she can start taking full advantage of being chased, so she can use her thermals, which is pretty good. I'd say the vultures will very slowly go forward and all take calculates when they get around to where they need to go. Only a couple of dials left. It's just blue from the from the love these red, white, blue. Stars and stripes. Well, they are. A lot of teams have went all out on what they're doing. So Malta just checking all their maneuvers are right. I think he's happy with them all. Pink and green to go. Okay, all good. Looking good. We tap. I'm set, and vultures to go first. To make sure that you all get calculates, he's going to have to do these in the right order. He doesn't really want to not have a vulture unmodded, so they will be going first. Just double checking everything that he needs. Looking good. So I expect a few turns, a few banks, a few straights. And if he's put the dials in right, he shouldn't bump any. And if he does, it'll probably only be the one. Very low. Well, you've stopped crackling, which is really good. And you know, he chose violence. Excellent. 5 forward and a barrel roll left. There's another 5 forward and a barrel roll left, trying to get as many bumps. All taking the stress to get his calculates. Loving all of this. There's a lovely, lovely hard 3. No stress, just takes a calculate.
This is full violence.
This is proper violence. I applaud her. Oh no. That is alright. Just takes the stress. That's alright. And a wee bump at the end. Could be worse. Now, does that bump ruin Malta? don't think Green would have gone first here, but he wants that focus to try and take out one of these. Yellow bumps, red'll bump, pink's gonna bump.
I feel like my sound's all messed up.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best that he can do there. Only one of the FOs getting a focus. That's pretty good going. Nice turn away by Zam. That's pretty good too. Do you take the target lock on the Malroth? Of course you do. Okay. Calls Dooku, isn't getting shot. Calls a crit, rolls 3 hits, turns one of those to the crit. And 3 natural evades out of the 4. Malorus takes nothing. That is huge for Malta.
Very rude, really. Oh, look, I think our Nick's back.
He's back! He's back!
We did it! We did it, everybody!
We did it!
I can't hear shit from the game in my headphones, but other than that,
All good. All good. So, first one did nothing. Again, everything's going to go in to Malorus.
no point
Oof.
spending that.
Nope. That's not bad.
Natties again.
Oh, what?
All this dude does is throw natties. In the immortal words of everyone good in the world, just roll better. 2 crits
okay.
now. Natty's back.
Yep. That's a 1 in 64. Let's see what happens. Oh.
Oof,
Oh.
that's a shield.
You got a shield. That's what they're for. No, you're not getting your crit. Last shot.
Only one. And evaded. Malorus is rolling some hot evades.
So.
And now these
Not
FOs
really.
get a chance to really put Daniel in a hole here.
Yep. So, obviously, they're going to go for the range 2 shot. And I like the way that he's going from back to front. Take your further shots away. So, into... What one is that? That is stars. Okay. Obviously can't do anything, but that's a crit through. Damaged engine. Oops. Oh. Pink shot. Just easy. Easy game, this.
Hey, it's easy game when you roll evades.
Yeah. I'm not getting what I wanted. I didn't want evades. So I want to. At least we got the pure violence. That's a good start. So next one takes the strain for 2 hits. Oh,
Blanks. And is that it for stars? It is. Stars
it
dies.
is. And that is actually really good because that for Malta, because now blue can fire, and that looks like it's going to be a range 1 shot into stripes, and that's ugh.
Yeah, not only can blue fire, but you just traded a whole vulture for
2 shields.
2 shields on Malaris.
Yep. Oh, he's got the focus. Green has the focus. Yep.
Spin it, hit crit. And
Crit.
is there a calculate available? There is.
Lucky, lucky.
And this looks like it's going to be the last shot, I believe, for the FOs.
It is. But it is range 1, so it's 3 this time. Reroll the blank.
2 hits.
2 hits.
That Malor's ability is so good. 2 evades! Let's go! It's been evade city for everyone but stars.
Yeah. Wow. That's... First blood, man. First blood. And now down to just 4 left of these little vultures.
So while they go into planning, I am going to go to my menus and see if I can't figure out why my sound ain't working.
Well, it's working right now, which is real good.
Yeah, the mic's working and like I can hear you, but can't hear. Like the monitoring isn't working. So like if someone redeems something, I can't hear it. And
yeah.
The game sound isn't working, but the game sound probably is poor. I have to restart my Go XLR.
That could cause an issue.
Yeah. JPMA Wet, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
I normally restart my computer before I stream too, just to get a fresh start. But I didn't do it this time because I was working before, which makes me say, you know what I should have done? Just quit my job.
Yeah. No, you don't do that. You put Gerg out of a job, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I quit my job. Gerg has his own job.
Being the coolest android in the whole world, right?
I wouldn't call him an android. He's a person.
Oh, is he? He's got a very unusual voice.
Yeah, well, he's been told that his whole life, and maybe he's a little insecure about that, and maybe through this community, he's found, like people that truly love him.
Yay. See, that's good. I love him. I think he's cool.
Yeah. See?
What is he gonna do with these vultures? Because the blue one is he in trouble. He going over that debris. So that's not good. The other ones are fine-ish.
Captain USA is in chat. Marcel Monzano says that gas cloud on drone was really bad. Also, turning away with Zam was too conservative. Yeah, I think Rocker Crocker's right. Time to close out the bets. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
The sound drama.
Yeah, landing on that debris was definitely not what he wanted to do.
I declare bankruptcy!
As long as it sounds alright for you guys, I can live with this and just restart my computer after and be fine. But I've had so many. Were you aware of like my Spectrum issues for like the last 7 months after during like COVID and everything? It's been terrible.
Yep.
Alright, whatever. No time like the present. Gotta focus on the game, Greg.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of blocks here. And America can't really afford to lose another vulture in this round of shooting. That's not what they want. That move
you
is a
can't-
great move.
You can't lose another drone without getting Malorus off the board.
Oh,
That's how I
look
feel.
at that.
How many TIE fighters can Zam take on its own?
All of them.
You think all 7?
I think she might need vultures to kind of help out. You know, like 5 of them are great, but is it as good as Django? I don't know.
This is when I'm glad we're not on GSP right now, so I can say that I call this situation a clusterfuck. This is a clusterfuck of ships.
Yep. So Green's happy that out of dodge, not getting shot. That's
There is
splendid.
the K-turn. Oh yeah. I was wondering when we might see the attempted K-turns. Ooh.
Oh no.
You got real good shots coming in onto that red FO if you want it. Do you switch to trying to get some of these FOs off the board, or do you continue your pursuit of Malorus?
Genuinely, I would make that decision after everyone has moved. And now that Red didn't go where it should have gone because of that immensely good 5 forward, yeah, this is going to be... I can tell you now, everything goes into Malorus. Because Malorus makes this list tick. And everything's down there. They're all bumped. Nice Talon from
Is that
Zam.
gonna be in range?
It's going to be tight.
Oh, you really want the shot, right? Like, you want this shot. And he's gonna get it. He is going to get it.
So, can America pull something back? Remember, there's only 5 hull on Malorus.
Now, let's see if he Dooku's now or saves it. He's thinking about it. You see the hand swirling it. He will. He'll Dooku a crit.
Oh, yeah. Always, if you're not getting shot, why would you not? And that's probably not gonna do. Oh, Lord, this man's greens.
Well, he spends the lock. He got a lock? He got a lock. Spends it for hit crit.
Yep.
So, you have to re-roll here, I think. I think that's proper course.
I think if he's going to get rid of the dice, he's going to re-roll. And takes...
He's taken 2.
He is.
One of them's a crit.
Okay.
Maybe he just took one. It was, I don't know. There's 2 damage cards. Malorus is down to 3. That's what I do know.
That's where we're at. And I assume this is going to go into red.
Yeah, he's got red or blue. I think you just take this on red because that's your best shots here for your FOs to get.
Yeah, I would say so.
And the shot from Malorus, 1 crit.
Not bad. Not when you roll like that. Oh, the variance, the dice thing at the end will be like rolled 200 greens, got 114.
All right. And I think he's probably going to head into Malorus here and try to get Malorus off.
Well, I would.
it.
He's a lot of points.
Nothing on that
But,
first shot.
Nothing. At least this one has got a mod. It's got the focus. Doesn't
Crit.
need it.
That's what you need. That's the roll you need. Ooh, you. It crit.
And
1.
hit crit.
That crit is wounded pilot.
Oh, well.
Malorus
yeah.
alive on 1. Now it's worth noting that Malorus won't come off. If Malorus were to be destroyed, it won't come off until after the 1 stage. So Malorus rerolls will still be in effect here.
Yep. And that is about all the good stuff that's about to happen, because if he does die this round...
And that's it. That's a kill shot.
That's it.
Spends
That's
to calculate. So Malorus is dead. But again, Malorus will not clear until these FOs get to shoot.
So only 4 shots, and you've really got to go into the same target. You have to 2 hits. Good start.
That's half points. It's half points on the red FO.
Yeah, that's a good round of shooting by the US.
Good round of shooting, but how much is it going to cost them? We're going to find out now.
Yeah, so let's see. Remember last round, as you said, of any blank rerolls.
There's 1. And that is going to go through onto the Red Trade Federation drone.
Yeah. So 2 more to go.
And that is range 1. This is a
1.
range 1 shot. 3v2.
There's the Malorus.
Blank to blank variance, you know?
Yeah. So safe at the minute. Yellow will be another range 1, so exactly the same.
Oh no, the dice have turned. It's all turned.
Not good. Not good.
In regards to chat, I think the proper course would have been for him to reroll, but if both players agreed on that, then they agreed on it. There's nothing I can do about that.
Would have. That's not bad. 2 hits.
That goes in.
2 into blue. That's a half, but still on the board.
Yeah, but who do you try and kill here? You got range 2 on everyone, so it's just who is more important for you to kill. And he's gonna say that blue. Blue's the one I want to get off. Yep. 1 crit. Crit and blue needs to find an evade to live. Gets it.
Good rolling.
That round clearly goes to the United States after I would say Malta took the first round of shooting. Getting Malorus off the board, such a huge deal here.
And a lot of points for America removing that ship. And I absolutely love where Zam is right now.
Yeah, Zam is now all of a sudden in a great position for all the complaining we've done about her aggressiveness. But you know what time it is, Sith? We gotta go to Gerg for a scoring update. Gerg!
Oh.
Daniel 63, Andrew 30.
Thanks, Gerg.
He's
Hopefully
a good lad. So good enough.
Hopefully that worked. We'll see. So with about 41 minutes left, and only 1 Trade Federation drone down, a couple are hurt. The FO's mostly healthy except for Red, but Malorus is the big thing. Sam's still on the board. So really, there's seven cadets. How many do you need to eliminate with these drones before you're like, I think Zam can solo the rest?
I think if you can get 2.5 off, if you can almost half the swarm, I think Zam can do enough.
Agree.
I think so.
I think 2 is the magic
Especially
number.
with the rerolls now. It's suddenly become an awful lot harder for Malta. But I am sure that he knows that, so a lot of players who play this list know that Malorus is the #1 target and everything will go in there to stop any. It's like against a Sloan list, you want to take the Sloan carrier out because it just nullifies so much. But a good player can get around that as well. And the fact that he goes after. Let's see where the drones go first.
Yeah. So now the move first, shoot first is an advantage. Once Malorus is off the board, you're not worried about the strains taking place after.
Yep.
Mr. Rocket Crocker makes a point in chat saying the Reds have actually been above average for Malta. The blocks are just keeping eye results from being modified. That is a point.
Correct. That's a very, very good point. Had those FOs had focuses, for instance, and it was only the red K turn from the red FO that ruined the rest of the maneuvers. So that's a shame. And the fact that red is now stressed, now needs to either just bail out, keep in the stress, or becomes an annoyance, and maybe a blocker himself. It's already shipped half its points.
Yeah, it's no lie. It's been a bloodbath as advertised.
It always is on Nickel City X-Wing. That's why I tune in.
We're here for blood.
Blood for the blood god. Sorry, completely different guy. I like those two moves.
This is all about like providing calculates for your homies.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Like that.
He's trying to barrel roll here.
He is.
And he's gonna link
Get the
that
block
into a
in.
calculate.
Yeah.
The barrel roll linked calculate is a very nice action for an I1.5. Ooh, look at how tight that
Perfect.
fits in there.
Perfect.
Let's see what these ties have in storm. You know, I wouldn't mind just a bump fest by them to like not
Yep.
be all right. Okay, turn 2 forward.
Those two are the ones that I expected. I expected that. I want to see where red ends up, because if it's just on the 2, it's going to bump, and if it bumps,
Ooh,
into,
that 4K. Wow, that
at
fits.
that. Oh, this is great flying. Like, this really is great flying. Just double checking, trying to get.
He's like, which one do I have to move?
Yeah, I have to move something, and that isn't enough because of that.
There's a bump, but I think you're okay with that bump. That leaves you no shots coming in, I think.
That is no shots on the red. Correct.
Ooh, that's an ambitious 4K. I'm not sure I would have dialed that one in, but that's fine.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. And there is doing exactly what Sam needs to do. I wouldn't even go in any further than that.
Yeah,
I'd
just
stay right there.
Take a target lock. Have a good time.
Get all the options in the world. And there's the lock.
And he's going to take that on the pink FO, who is strained currently.
He is. So blue doing the 2 forward forgot to put an action down, so that's why that focus is on.
I think it just accidentally got deleted. He did focus before. And Sam is going to Dooku a focus, or Dooku a crit.
Yeah, well, why not? So hit crit. Look at that. That's good greens.
Yeah.
Good greens again.
Just a shield on pink. That is absolutely fine. For pink, you're cool with that.
Yep.
Yeah, now the ones. I mean, this is such a bad. It's such a clusterfuck.
So obviously can't shoot red.
Yeah, so you got pink around. He's gonna go on to blue and try to strip that focus. I think is the plan here.
I think that's a real good idea, because that's a big range 1 shot for the FO.
Only one.
Ooh. Well.
And evaded. No focus.
There you go. I do love America's dials. I mean, they went totally to town, and I like that a lot.
Yeah, Daniel got real into this. He was. So looks like this is going to be 3v2 strain. Oh, and that's going to be a big swing. If he spends, that's 3 hits coming in. He's going to spend his own or friends.
He needs to spend it.
He's going to spend his own. 3 hits coming into yellow. Yellow only rolling 2. And gets an evade. That is half points on yellow, though.
It is, and this is a problem. Even with 3 green dice and 3 green agility, they just don't roll enough paint. And I like that. Another range 1.
Could spend calculates here, and he's going to spend both. Full send.
I like it.
And that's a dead yellow.
And that's why I like it. That's what needed to happen.
Simultaneous fire, though, so yellow's not going to clear out.
That's a big, big range 3 downtown shot.
Yeah, 2v4 here. Again, just trying to get that focus off.
Yeah, well, gets the hit.
And evaded.
Focus stays. Okay, target priority. If you are Maltese. So 1 into blue. We'll take that one off. So for me, I'd probably go for... That's probably the shot. There you go. Unmodded 3 into 2.
Yellow's dying gas. Only 1. And that 1, I believe, is going through. That's a kill shot for yellow.
Yep, so on the way out, takes the person who blew her up, so that's a trade.
I mean, that's what these FOs need to do. They need to start clearing out these TFDs so they can get after Zam here. You're losing too many right now. Ooh, natties!
That's a good roll. 2
That is
into
on
1.
stripes. So insta half points on stripes. Who's down to 1. Ooh, this is not a great shot on stripes.
It's not, but I've seen weirder things happen.
True.
Range 3 through a debris, everyone can blank out.
Oh, it's a cloud.
Oh, you're right, it's a cloud.
The freedom clouds.
Ooh, yeah, I think I'd go into white here. Try and get some points on the board.
Hit crit.
Okay.
And
there you
evaded. Go. So chat seems to think that the USA is way ahead right now. I tend to agree, even though the score says it's a little bit closer than it is.
Yeah.
And here's
Problem
an attempted
is,
kill shot. This is important. He really needs this kill here, I think.
Yeah,
Malta
if you get this one off the board, that's... oh. So Brown is still there, and is that range 1?
That's indeed range 1 on the stripes.
So...
Is that another blank? It's another blank out.
No, that's not good for Malta.
Oh, 5 dice, nothing.
I mean, you've got to try and take a ship off.
And he's going to go range 1 here. For 2,
Yep.
3 now. Is that focus? Oh, insta-kill! One-shotted. Hey, you can't take stripes off. That's all right. Blue's got your back.
Pop, pop. Wow, this is some. See, this is why we should all choose violence when we play this game.
Absolutely. Just wrecked there. What a shot from that FO.
Oof. I hope Gerg's got his calculator out because that's tons of points.
Yeah, there's a lot of points shared there, and this game is a little bit closer than you might think. Gert.
The score now is Daniel 88, Andrew 70.
Thanks, Gert. John Rainbow in chat asks, how is the U.S. getting on this week? It is 1-0 right now. And this is the second game, so it could be a 2-0 lead or a 1-1 tie. 2 more games being played Saturday. I'm not 100% sure when the others are. I haven't seen them in the calendar.
I'll have a quick look and have a look for you.
So there's just 3 health points left worth of drones and 5 TIE fighters left. Now, we said that we want 2.5 done. We do have 1.5. So we need a whole other TIE fighter done before we feel that Zam has this. I think this is still close.
This, it's an 18-port game that's, FOs explode as easily as a vulture do. Yes, they've got 3 greens, but, now the dice are starting to even out a bit. There's a lot can go on here. And to be honest, these vultures have to take out an FO this round. And then Zam can start coming in and
I think Zam needs to start getting aggressive now. While these FOs are kind of a little bit out of position, I think Zam needs to come in hard. And Zam needs to take out Pink. And these TFDs need to get another one off the board. Red is probably the easiest target with 2 health left.
Yeah.
They need to... I think this game could turn really fast.
I think this is going to be the turn that pretty much makes the game. And that's conservative flying. I don't mind that. They're at least getting their calculates. So that could be a lot worse.
These are defensive positions for next turn.
They are. They certainly are.
All right, let's see these FOs go. Starting with red, a beautiful 4K.
Yep. I like that a lot. And if these FOs have went to the right,
Planning Phase Syndicate says there is a game tomorrow at 1700 US.
There is a game at 1700.
Is that UTC or?
That is, let me have a look. Yep, 1700 UTC. So 6 o'clock in like Britain and 7 o'clock in Europe, and then that's 5 hours behind Eastern time, isn't it? So
1700 is
1.
So we're UTC. That's 1300 for us. So 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Eastern.
I like that, but seeing as you're not going to get shot,
I think I would boost.
I would boost forward. I'd boost forward. You're going to get the debris in between, which you probably have already.
I'm not even worried about taking shots on Zam right now. I need to get FOs off the board. I need to do that.
But I don't even know if the boost forward gets it into range 1. That's the issue.
That is the issue. I agree with that. And this is a little bit better position for next turn.
So only just in range 2, so... Yep. I don't think that would have been in range 1. But...
And he did Dooku. Got the crit, so you can't Dooku that. He's going to spend the target lock.
Yep.
Ooh. Gets a blank. Blank to blank. Yeah, you spend this focus all day. Hit crit coming in. Pink needs to find some evades.
No.
Oh, where are those evades when you need them? And that is a structural damage onto Pink.
It is. The one less defense dice. Problem is, it's not going to need any defense dice because nothing can shoot Pink.
Yeah, nothing can shoot him. So this is range
Can
1 onto red.
get taken off? 2 will do it.
Ooh, only one.
So
Only one
still
on the
alive.
board. It
There's
doesn't
some
matter
boots.
what you roll here. And he got 2 evades, so he's fine. Could this be the opening that Malta needs?
Well, range 1 into red. 1 hull damage already. 3v2.
Ooh, hit crit. Red, 1 evade,
Oh.
a crit going in. And that is a direct. It's a direct hit. Red dies.
Oh my lord.
We might get to see if Zam can take on 5 FOs. Blue is going range 2. And 1 hit, that's evaded. Pink, no shots. Brown and green are the ones left to shoot.
Yeah,
this
and
looks like
it's all
range
going to go
3.
into these.
Nothing.
Ooh.
And this is going to be a range 3 obstructed shot. So this is 2v4. Not the world's greatest shot, but hey, if you can get a free shield here, that is something.
Yeah.
And Zam will spend the focus.
And take nothing.
And does... It was, you better mean business.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have green and arc, so it doesn't look like there's a bonus attack happening.
No, there will not be a bonus attack happening. Very,
Alright.
very, very.
I mean, this is 1 Trade Federation drone and Zam against 5 FOs. 1 FO is critically damaged. Pink should be coming off the board this turn.
Should be. I'd be very, very surprised if Pink survives.
Yeah, this is,
But
well,
then
we still got
if you
21
move
minutes
everything
left in
else-
this game. Yeah.
You know, if you move everything else, it can hard 3 to the left just disappear. You know,
Absolutely.
and those guys can take an evade. So
And now these FOs might be in position to start blocking Zam.
yeah, then
Like,
no
Brown's in a
Zam.
pretty good spot to start blocking Zam. Zam does have thermal detonators, something we
Oh,
will probably be keeping an eye on for later. And it's only an 11-point game, so that is, you kill this last Trade Federation drone, and you are not up. Oh my. Stripes is only worth 20 points, which means you get 10.
Yeah.
It's a 1-point game if you kill Stripes without losing anything else.
and I can't see there still being 5 FOs by the end of the next round.
Like, I can see Pink moving last here and like 2 harding and maybe not taking a shot from Zam and like kind of getting out of that, but red should take the full brunt of Zam here.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And only 2 hull left, so
Yeah.
maybe a 2 bank from the red one and try and get some sort of a shot. At least get a mod with her.
I think red's probably like 2 banking to the left and blue is 2 harding to the right. They're gonna try and chase down this last drone. It's just while this drone's alive, it's just unnecessary shots that you don't want to take.
Correct. But that is good for America, and I like that. That's a great move.
I love that move. I absolutely love that move by Daniel.
So yeah, take the stress, but you still get your calculate. That's fantastic.
All right, let's see what they had in store. Brown and going for that block.
Yep, and I like that move as well.
How fast do you think Sam moved? Do you think he saw that coming?
I thought
you don't want to move too fast.
He's been very cagey with Sam, and I don't mind that at all. So I'm genuinely expecting like a 1 or a 2 forward, and if that's true, that's a bumped Sam.
And Pink, like we thought, is pretty much out of there.
And currently, yeah, that gets him out.
And there is one block. I like moving blue first there because I really thought red was gonna come in hard on the Trade Federation, so it was gonna be like a tactical bump to make sure red gets a shot.
Evade or I was about to say evade or a target lock. Oh, decides instead to go for the focus.
And Sam does get blocked. Keep in mind treacherous.
Such a good upgrade on Sam.
And
so here we go.
Into red.
This has to explode. This has to explode.
Yeah, 3v3. You really, really, really want this kill. Keep in mind, Zam also could have you better mean business down for a bonus attack as well.
And that could be the turning point of the game. Because if he doesn't kill here...
Calls the crit with Dooku. That's going to be hit crit in the red. Red does have a focus for mods, though. And you got to spend it, right?
Yeah.
You really want to roll the dice on taking a direct hit? he rolls that. That's not a reroll. He meant to change those to evades. Nothing wrong there. And
so but here's a range 1.
Yep. This Trade Federation drone is going to try like hell to get this red off the board. Only one though. That won't do it. It's evaded. So far, the perfect round for these FOs.
3 agility swarms. Oh, they're yuck. So, Pink has no shot. Brown has no shot. Blue has no shot.
So here it is. Just needs to put 1 damage through. 2v2. Hit. Crit.
And that's going to be that.
The dead drone.
And another direct hit comes out. Oh dear.
Stripes goes down, and now it is legitimately Zam versus 5 FOs. All right. So Treacherous is active here.
Yep. And that is a good card.
1 crit. Should be easily blocked. Oh, he already spent Dooku, and he spends Treacherous. And that means, I think Brown takes a strain, and that crit is canceled. And this is You Better Mean Business. Spending 2 for the extra attack. 3v3, may the best dice win. Trying to put 2 in on red. Hit crit, coming in.
Can Malta hold on?
It's a crit. 1 crit.
It's a crit.
And that crit is disabled power regulator.
Yeah. Oh, Red's MVP so far.
Wow, Red hanging on, taking 2 Zam shots. And you gotta think You Should Thank Me is coming up next.
Yeah, it has to come up next.
Considering you have potential to be taking 5 shots, you might as well charge it up.
Yeah, that's...
And again, right now, Andrew, it's a 1-point game.
So
Daniel has
close.
a 1-point lead.
And remember that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hull upgrade. So 6 damage needs to go into Zam to give up half points, not 5.
Indeed.
The problem is there are so many FOs here
Yeah,
that,
it's almost impossible not to get blocked if you're Sam.
yep, because even Brown can do like a 2 hard to the left and just barrel roll back into the left.
Yeah.
And Blue can probably block one of the talons hard. But then in saying that, if Sam can get out of this, there will be a double thermal without fail.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, you drop a thermal here to try and catch Brown, but I think Andrew's too experienced to.
Yeah, he's
swoop in
not going to go
behind.
behind that ship. He's not going to go behind that ship. He'll deal with them in the next round. But I think Pink needs to do like a hard 2 and then come in as well to try and get some sort of a shot on as well. Because yes, it's only got one. Oh God, can he do that? So Pink's got a structural damage, so that's 1 fewer. So he's down to he's now become a vulture, essentially.
Yeah. And wherever Red goes next turn, you need to be sure that you have the 1 forward available after he takes the ion.
Absolutely. So
Don't get too close to that board edge. Not that there's no real reason for him to 3-bank to the board edge anyway, but like, don't do it.
I'd be doing an awful lot of hard turns here with all of the FOs.
Yeah, I think I don't even know what you do with Sam. Like, I see the 3-bank left from Azagal in chat, and that's like the move that my brain has also landed on.
Again, that's kind of easily blocked by green. So if blue and red move first, then it's only like a little bank in, and Zam ain't going anywhere. That's the problem.
Yeah,
because the 3-bank will probably put it where blue is.
Yeah, just like right there, the terminus of that thing kind of ends like right between blue and red there, and
yeah. So like a two forward from green. Oh, I still think Sam bumps for the 3 at 2. So 15 minutes to go, and a 1-point game.
It's actually 12 minutes to go, and Ollie says this is going to be a tough one. Time is says DOW. I think he means first order. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. Someone's enemy. Time is an enemy. It's probably first order, because you got to get half of Sam to win this game, and that is your only option. And of course, every time you shoot Sam, you're just doing her a favor.
Yeah, but then in saying that, Sam has no charges, so it had better be. Yeah, yep. I'll flip one over. I'll flip one over.
You take 4 charges. You get 2. You better mean businesses in a row, and that's 2 shots around for Sam.
Yep. Interesting. Because Malta have to fire, and they need 6.
Ossicle says that FO has no chance. Daniel is more than competent enough to clean this up. I agree that Daniel's competent, but to say the FO does not have a chance here, I think that's a little crazy.
Well, he knows where he's putting her. That's good. And it now looks like...
Yeah, if I'm the FO though, I'm making my decision and going, because I need as many rounds as I can get here.
Absolutely. So I'd tap that screen. So just on the safe side, there's the first 2. That's very far back.
We'll see if it catches them. Sometimes you kind of forget there's bombs.
Yeah, this is very true. So the sloop from blue, I like that.
I think he's thinking there's a 3-bank left coming, and there it is. There's the experience from Andrew.
Yeah,
like you're not gonna get me in that one.
So will he just target lock or will he barrel roll?
I think I'd rather take an evade or something there for defense, because Sam moves forward.
I would,
on you.
because there's the 1 bank and the 1 forward probably covered.
So you think green is 1 turning in here?
I would say green has to turn in here, and yep, that's about as good as you're going to get.
And pink. I don't think any of these barrel rolls fit. It's a failed barrel roll.
Yeah, so just has to stay there.
There you go. No mods for
Sorted.
Pink. Sam tries the too hard.
Does not get anything, but has got a range one out the back. So
Yeah, you got
only
range one out the back, or
shot.
do you go for the kill on Pink, one with structural damage, or do you go 4v3 in a brown? I think you probably go for Pink here.
I would go for Pink here and go 3-3. Because these are the only two ships that are going to be firing.
Yep.
And
All right.
Pink hasn't even got a mod. So, yep, that makes perfect sense.
This is 3v2. Let's see if he chooses to Dooku. He will Dooku that crit. I do not know how
Of
the math
course he
works
will.
on that, if that is the ideal thing to do. This is going to be hit crit into Pink. Pink needs natties to live. One evade. Oh! Pink takes that second crit. That is a dead Pink.
And that's exactly what Sam can do. The problem is, for Malta, that was the only shot coming back in.
That was
So an
indeed the only
entire
shot.
round of no shooting.
Daniel takes
And
a
that's-
13-point lead. The client, thank you so much for the resub. 9 months. We have a baby.
An untouched Sam.
Yeah, Zam currently, and now Zam's got BFOs right where she wants them because she's passed them all, and she's just gonna be drop a bomb, run away, drop a bomb,
Yep.
run away, shoot out the back, drop a bomb, run away, shoot out the back.
Yep.
For the rest of the
Three
game, that's what
thermal
Zam's
left.
doing.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. 10 or 12 minutes left. These ships are fast, especially when you boost with them as well. And 6 damage to get through. Malta needs every ship firing here.
And that also is going to recharge Treacherous.
Yep, it will.
One bomb drop here.
Yep, I like that. I like that. That could maybe catch, green and brown. Maybe.
Blue, too big. I think we all kind of saw that.
Yeah,
one coming.
that's a solid move. Red should sloop, but doesn't.
And red should just be going straight here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one forward, and you're only allowed to take a focus token.
Because the ion is a blue maneuver, so that will then disappear.
And that will
Not
clear
right.
the disabled
Not a gun
power
on
regulator.
target.
It's,
Yep.
It's not like you're probably out of danger, but it's not good because, you need shots. Like you're running out of time.
Yep. And I'm not even too sure that arrow, it would fit. Discretion, like that. Ooh, no, that's going to be close.
I mean, Sam moved slow, but she did not.
No, she did not. And
Here.
that's kind of exactly where you want Sam to be. So,
Yeah, I think you just
Chapeau.
stay there and you focus up, take the shot from blue. Because you're gonna recharge Zam, and the thermal next time is a real great one.
so green and blue both untouched. Still got a shield each. But 4 into 3, and there
It catches green.
Yes.
Green is relatively healthy, so this isn't the worst thing that's ever happened to him. But
No, it's definitely not.
it's the
Definitely
stuff you
not.
don't want to take, especially with Zam in range 1 here.
So there is the dice to be rolled. So
He's gonna Dooku the crit. I guess he can Dooku whatever.
So let's not even roll that dice because that's just happening.
Yep. Again, the
And
question
then-
then becomes: do you go for the kill or do you go for the better
Oh
shot?
no, you go after that one that's already lost its shield because you get a crit in here naturally. That's bad news.
And he's going after green, 4 dice. 4v3. Focus V nothing. 2 hits. And that's half points.
Enough.
I'm not sure these
The
half
lead-
points really mean anything considering Sam's worth almost 100, but
Yeah. So only blue. That's 2 rounds, and he has had 1 2-die shot. This has to do damage.
1 eyeball, and we'll need to roll 1 other die. And if you hit R a lot while it's rolling, it will take a hit crit coming in, Sam.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
Sam's gonna take nothing.
Oh,
He's gonna get a charge back and a target lock.
that's pretty good, but not enough charges to go again.
That feels so bad. And you know Sam's dropping another bomb here.
Oh, 100%.
And this also kind
they-
of feels like the last turn. So if I'm Daniel, I'm thinking about dropping 2 bombs and 4 forwarding.
Oh, 100%. And then maybe even boosting it even further.
Yeah, I think
You know,
you just drop what you got left and get GTFO.
quite right.
Yeah, I mean things have not gone the First Order's way, but I want everyone to remember how close this game actually is.
This has been a super tight game. But I genuinely think killing off Malorus in this just always swings it. And you know, Zam goes the best in the meta, in my opinion. It's too solid. It just has all the tricks. But please drop both. Because no. Just the one. Lovely move. Lovely, lovely move. If I was Malta, I would just take a focus and keep going.
It's gonna barrel roll.
Interesting choice.
I'm a little surprised he didn't drop both.
Interesting choice.
Fast move
And-
there. Yeah, I think a barrel roll, right?
It has to be a barrel roll here. Has to be. End of the left. Try and get as much distance as you can. Because if you think that's going 4 forward right to the front, you don't care about anything else. Blue is completely untouched. Because Am is just going to disappear. Like that's just how that is. That
Yeah.
She's going to have to stay there. That should be safe.
Was she two-hearted left, like a boss?
Yep.
The lock from red.
And
Fairly
again,
meaningless.
brown is completely fine. I would take the risk. Yep, well done. You need the guns. And a 4 forward and a boost. No, just 3.
If you boost to the left, you're completely out of blue, I think.
Absolutely. And that's exactly where you want to be.
And, I mean, you're really only taking 1 shot at that point, and you don't care if they both go in.
No, you do not.
Time has hit 0
No,
on my counter. Oh, they still have 3 minutes left
Almost.
on theirs. I'm not sure
Yep.
why that happened. It must have stopped
They
at some
stopped
point.
it. They did. They stopped the clock to decide which ships were getting removed.
Understood.
That's
So
in
there
their
might be
neck, so-
another turn.
There may be, but I think that thermal's probably going to take it almost to time.
And nothing, never punished.
Absolutely nada. And Zam to shoot.
Sam's gonna shoot in onto blue. Blue is fully healthy.
Yep. Except
Yeah.
no mods. The boost.
Nice.
Who needs mods, right?
And that's gonna take 2. That is another half points.
Yeah, this game is slowly getting away from Malta.
It's still a 39-point game, so half on Sam is still.
So that was optimistic. You're getting 2 shots,
Range 2.
but no mods.
Natties.
That's about as good as you're gonna hope for.
Goes in.
Shield.
Goes in. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you give me hope.
Range 2 again. Can he pull this off again?
Hit
Even
crit.
better for Malta.
Same dog. 1 evade. Another
So
shield.
essentially, yeah.
So it looks like he Dooku'd an evade. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. So
1 shield
game
left.
clock
We got that. Right.
53 seconds.
So
this is the last
you
round.
got 3 shields. You need 3 more, right? You need to get the fire spray down to 5 for half.
Yeah, so 6 total damage, 3 in.
And this
5
will definitely be the
forward.
last turn. There's 35 seconds left
Red's
on
out
the
of the game.
table clock.
Red is out of the game. It can't do anything here. The only thing is you need to get brown, green, and blue. At least 2 of them firing.
Yeah, I mean, 3 damage. You can actually lose points, but you can't have anyone taken off the field because you need dice.
Correct. So at this point, with the clock about to go, caution to the wind.
Yeah, I think you say fuck the bomb. I'll take my chances.
Yeah, you don't care because blue's already halved.
Yep.
Green is already halved.
Yeah, I mean, you might get a crit Dooku'd, but that's 1 less mod for Sam on defense. Like, you've already seen 3 of your 5 direct hits.
Yeah.
And who knows how many are under the cards, so, you know.
You know, it's in my opinion, you get as far away as you possibly can, hide behind the cloud, do everything you can do, and
Well,
the fact
I think
that
Sam's
she
3
moved
banking
off,
left.
I would say that is a super move.
We'll adjust from there if she needs to, but I think she really wants to take a focus here for defense.
Oh,
Because she
definitely.
could not give a shit about her.
Definitely.
All right, there is the last bomb.
Last one. I think I'd have maybe put it to the 1. I think that would have,
I think so too.
because that would have been like bloody perfect.
Blue
but-
3 bank will have to roll for this debris cloud.
Yep. Only a 1 and 8, unless he crits it.
Yeah, you could crit this.
You could crit this.
And he does. He's critting it. He's Dooku'ing this. So that is a crit.
Yep.
Blue. It's a direct! He critted him into a direct! Blue off the board!
My god.
7D chess of all the cards!
Unbelievable.
Wow!
And I think that's the game. Does not bump. That is precision. Oh no, good grief.
And I think
That's a pixel away.
I think that's it. That's game.
Yeah,
Even half points on Zam doesn't put you above the threshold now.
no. Doing everything he can to get the guns on. I mean, you may as well barrel roll, but you don't need to, because a boost round to the left gets you out of green, and that is pretty much that.
Yeah, that's just the formalities of shots now. That is it. US is going to take a 2-0 lead over Malta after a game that is, again, I cannot stress this enough, closer than the score would indicate.
Absolutely. Not quite done. I mean, we could get 2 crits here and a blank out.
Yeah.
And but that's not going to happen. Oh, Lord.
Just one.
Gets a hit.
And it is evaded. That is it. GG. Congratulations to Daniel and Team USA on taking that. But Malta put up one hell of a fight yet again.
They are such a good team. The Maltese have been brilliant in this XTC, and it should be really.
It's such a small island too. Like I don't know what I'm gonna look this up. Hey Siri. Come on, phone, pay attention to me. Hey Siri. What's the population of Malta?
As of 2017, the population of Malta was 465,292.
400, less than 500,000. I mean, we have cities. Most of our cities are more than that. And they're putting out this kind of quality X-Wing players.
They have been absolutely brilliant competitors. Like, this is not the first Malta game that I've watched, and every single one has been brilliant. So,
yeah.
But you're right. That was close. So up until the very end, if you can take 2.5 off, Sam's too good.
Yeah, I mean, Zam, it was 5 FOs on Zam at one point, and it's just that one turn that everything seemed to go wrong that really turned the game.
I agree. And it was just that one turn.
Yeah. Well, Sith, do you want to plug your channel?
Yeah, if you want to come and see some more stuff, we have Germany on today. I'm going to see what there is tomorrow before I go off for a nice little long weekend. So I won't be streaming anything, probably until Wednesday. But if I can jump in again, I probably will. I'm taking my laptop with me.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys for joining us for XTC action here. We're back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, which is 1300 UTC. For Mexico versus Japan, and then tomorrow night at 2100 UTC, which is 5 p.m. Eastern, it's Germany versus Iceland. You got a little taste of that earlier. We got 2 Germany versus Iceland games coming up in the week. I look forward to seeing you all there. I'm going to pay out bets. It's exactly 7-7 on the bets there.
Look at that.
And let's see if anyone else is streaming some XTC action. I don't have anyone on. Do you have anyone on? Admittedly, I haven't followed literally everybody, so. And in board games, I don't see anything. No, I don't see any X-Wing on, so I'm just going to send you to my friend. You guys can stay if you want. If not, that's fine too. Appreciate you joining me. I'm gonna wait 90 seconds before I click this. Isn't this always awkward? This like waiting time when you're going to raid, but they don't know you're raiding because it hasn't come across their thing.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's why I only do YouTube, because it's kind of cool. But I'm thinking of going to Twitch. I have a Twitch channel, but I don't use it. But I may do.
YouTube is good. I just don't think it's as populated for live streaming right now.
No, it is not. It's really good for like recording stuff and then putting it up, but for live stuff, Twitch has got it.
See, I use my YouTube as basically a game repository because Twitch will only keep your games for 14 days. So I simultaneously record the games, cut them up, and throw them on YouTube afterwards.
Yeah,
I also have like a WD like home cloud drive where I store the games as well, just in case I ever need to go back and be like, here's the video from this game. I don't know why I ever would. But...
Yeah, but that's a good idea. Because I'm actually having real problems with my OBS.
What's going on? Hit me up. I can probably help with this. I've gone.
So
through
after about 40 minutes of every game, it's not sending data to YouTube. It's perfectly green, perfectly fine, and off it goes.
Oh, so it's going red, and then
it's going
yellow. You know what? I'm literally coming off like 12 months of this. I will talk to you. I have gone through so much of this same problem.
Cool.
All right, that's a minute and a half. I'm hitting the raid. But yeah, I will. We can talk about this because I literally had to file a complaint with a government agency to get them to fix it.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
That does not sound good.
Peace.